Hey there, my name is David, and in this video, I'm going to show you the best places to visit in Italy. Did you know that the first McDonald's outside of the United States was actually opened in Rome, Italy back in 1984? And that there are more art museums per capita in Italy than any other country in the world? Italy is home to more than 60 million people, and it's also one of the most popular tourist destinations on the planet. And just think of all of the amazing food you'll get to order when you visit Italy. The Colosseum was originally built with a seating capacity of over 50,000 spectators. That's a lot of people. In fact, it was even larger than some of today's biggest football stadiums. And finally, one interesting fact about Italy is that it has more UNESCO World Heritage Sites than any other country in the world. If you're interested in history or architecture, make a point of seeing some of these magnificent locations during your trip to Italy. Make sure to capture some wonderful photographs for your Instagram feed. It turns out that the #1 spot on our list goes to an unexpected place. So make sure you watch the video all the way through to find out where it is. Let's start. Number 10. Pisa. Pisa is a city located in the northwestern region of Tuscany, Italy, that still bears the striking remnants of its former golden days as a commercial empire during the Middle Ages. While the Leaning Tower is understandably the city's most popular landmark and a must-see for any visitor, Pisa is so much more than just its most famous attraction. Surrounding the tower is one of Italy's most beautiful squares, the Campo dei Miracoli, or Field of Miracles. This remarkable plaza contains magnificent examples of Italian Renaissance architecture, including the Duomo Cathedral, Baptistry, and Camposanto Monument, all of which feature marble features, sculptures, frescoes, and historic relics. The plaza is also home to other notable landmarks such as the Sinagoga, the only synagogue remaining in Pisa, and the Museo dell'Opera del Duomo, the Museum of Works of the Duomo, which houses art and sculpture from the cathedral's construction. Sprinkled throughout the plaza are various cafes and restaurants which offer incredible views of the Leaning Tower. Pisa is an amazing city to explore on foot, as nearly every landmark mentioned above is within easy walking distance of each other. However, if you're looking for something a little more active, there are also plenty of bike rental shops throughout the city that will allow you to explore at your own pace. No matter how you choose to explore Pisa, it's hard not to be impressed by this historic city's beauty and grandeur. Number 9. Italian Lake District. The Italian Lake District is a breathtakingly beautiful area that stretches across northern Italy. The southern ends of most of the lakes are relatively flat, but the northern ends are mountainous as the lakes reach deep into the Alps. The area is popular with tourists for over 100 years and combines good weather with some of the most attractive scenery in Italy. Starting in the west, Lake Maggiore is a narrow lake known for its lush vegetation and picturesque islands. The 40-mile-long lake sits on the southern side of the Alps and extends into the canton of Ticino in southern Switzerland. The most popular attraction on Lake Maggiore is Isola Bella, a charming island famed for its royal palace and immaculate gardens. Catering to celebrities, royals, and affluent visitors, Lake Como is famous for its lavish, dramatic setting and extravagant Renaissance villas. Lake Garda is the largest lake in the district, measuring nearly 30 miles long and up to 12 miles wide. It sits at a lower altitude than Lake Como and Maggiore and has a more temperate climate, making it a popular destination for visitors all year round. The lake is surrounded by mountains on 3 sides, with towering peaks rising up to over 9,000 feet. The town of Sirmione is located on a peninsula that extends into the lake and is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the district. Rounding out the list of major lakes in the Italian Lakes District is Lake Lugano, which straddles the border between Italy and Switzerland. At just over 9 miles long, it's smaller than the other lakes but no less picturesque with its gentle hills and wooded shores. Unlike the other lakes in the district, Lugano doesn't have any major settlements around its shores but is instead home to a number of small villages. Number 8. Sicily. Sicily is an amazing place to visit in Italy. The island has a long and rich history that is evident in the architecture and food. Palermo, Sicily's capital, is a fascinating city to explore. There are mosques and churches from the Arab period, as well as Norman cathedrals and castles. The city is also home to a large number of markets where you can find all sorts of local delicacies. Another interesting place to visit on Sicily is Syracuse. This ancient city was founded by the Greeks in the 8th century BC and is full of archaeological treasures. You can see everything from Greek temples to Roman baths. There are also some lovely sandy beaches nearby if you want to take a break from sightseeing. Sicily is an incredible place to visit and there is so much to see and do. Whether you are interested in history, art, or food, you will find something to excite you on this amazing island. Number 7. Siena. Siena is a city that transports you back in time. Located in the heart of Tuscany, the well-preserved historic center of Siena is home to some of the most impressive medieval architecture and art in all of Italy. Start your visit by exploring Piazza del Campo, one of the finest medieval squares in all of Europe. This fan-shaped plaza is home to several iconic landmarks, including the Fountain of Joy, the Palazzo Pubblico, and the Mangia Tower. While in Piazza del Campo, be sure to wander through the charming streets that surround it. There you'll find an abundance of historic buildings and churches dating back to the Middle Ages, as well as plenty of excellent restaurants and cafes for a break. If you're interested in art, be sure to visit some of Siena's famous museums. The Pinacoteca Nazionale contains a large collection of Renaissance paintings, while the Museo dell'Opera houses artwork from the city's famed Duomo Cathedral. No trip to Siena is complete without experiencing its world-famous horse race, Illinois Palio. Held twice a year in Piazza del Campo, this event is a true spectacle to behold and offers a unique insight into medieval life in Tuscany. Number 6. Cinque Terre. The Cinque Terre National Park is a place where the sea and the land intersect in a display of natural beauty that is hard to find anywhere else on Earth. The 5 fishing villages that make up the park hug the cliffsides that slope down to the sea, and their colorful houses are a delight to see against the green hills that surround them. The villages have been inhabited for centuries, and their wine terraces date back to hundreds of years ago. Today, the villages are popular tourist destinations, and it's easy to see why. From the stunning views of the sea to the narrow streets that wind their way through the villages, there's something special about this place that draws people in. Whether you're exploring on your own or taking a guided tour, there's plenty to see and do in Cinque Terre. Hiking trails run between the villages and offer some amazing views of the coastline, while boats can take you on excursions around the area for a different perspective. And of course, no visit would be complete without sampling some of the local wine and food. Cinque Terre is an unforgettable place and one that you'll definitely want to add to your travel list. It's no wonder that it's one of Italy's most popular tourist destinations. Number 5. Amalfi Coast. When most people think of Italy, the first images that come to mind are picturesque rolling hills blanketed in grapevines, historic villages clinging to rocky cliffsides, and majestic cityscapes crowned by ancient domes and spires. While it's true that the country is packed full of such stunning landscapes, one region in particular stands out as being particularly spectacular: the Amalfi Coast. This 30-mile stretch of coastline along the southern side of the Sorrento Peninsula is renowned for its jaw-dropping natural beauty, with its dramatic cliffs, shimmering bays, fragrant lemon groves, and luxurious resorts. The Amalfi Coast is a popular tourist destination for good reason. Its stunning scenery is simply not to be missed. Visitors can spend their days exploring the winding coastal roads on foot or by car, stopping at charming villages like Ravello and Positano along the way. There are also plenty of opportunities for swimming, sunbathing, and boating in the clear turquoise waters of the Mediterranean Sea. And when night falls, visitors can enjoy a romantic dinner in one of the area's many restaurants or retire to their luxury hotel for a restful night's sleep. No matter what time of year you visit, the Amalfi Coast is sure to take your breath away. With its captivating scenery and world-class amenities, this magical region is definitely a must-see for anyone traveling to Italy. Number 4. Pompeii. The ancient Roman city of Pompeii is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Italy. The site, which is located near Naples, was buried under several feet of volcanic ash in 79 AD after the cataclysmic eruption of Mt. Vesuvius. Excavation of the site began in 1748, and it is still being excavated today. Pompeii is an amazing site to visit. The city was frozen in time under the ash, and you can walk through the ruins and see how people lived nearly 2,000 years ago. There are also a number of museums on site that display artifacts from Pompeii and other Roman sites in the area. One of the most interesting things about visiting Pompeii is that you can see both the everyday life and the death of the city. In one area, you can see homes with their furniture and belongings still in place, while in another area you can see bodies preserved by the ash. It's an eerie but fascinating experience. If you're visiting Naples or the surrounding area, be sure to add Pompeii to your list of places to visit. It's one of the most unique and interesting tourist destinations in all of Italy. Number 3. Venice. Venice is one of the most beautiful and interesting cities in the world. It's located in northeastern Italy, and it's built on a lagoon surrounded by the Adriatic Sea. The city is made up of 118 islands, all connected by bridges and canals. The most famous canal is the Grand Canal, which divides Venice into two sections. The canals are Venice's main attraction. They're picturesque and offer wonderful views of the city's historic architecture. One of the best ways to see Venice is by taking a gondola ride on the canals. It's a very romantic experience, and it's definitely one of the highlights of a visit to Venice. Another must-see attraction in Venice is St. Mark's Square and Basilica. The square is home to some of the city's most impressive architecture, including St. Mark's Basilica and Doge's Palace. Rialto Bridge is also located in St. Mark's Square, and it offers great views of the cityscape. Venice can be expensive, but it's definitely worth a visit. There are plenty of things to see and do in this beautiful city, and it's sure to leave a lasting impression on visitors. Number 2. Florence. Most people know Florence, Italy as the birthplace of the Italian Renaissance and a city overflowing with art and architectural treasures. But what many don't know is that Florence is also one of the most interesting cities to visit in all of Italy. From its world-renowned museums to its wonderful restaurants and cafes, Florence has something for everyone. The first thing you'll want to do when you arrive in Florence is head to the Duomo, which is the city's main cathedral. The Duomo is a masterpiece of Gothic architecture and is definitely worth a visit. After spending some time at the Duomo, make your way to the Uffizi Gallery, which is one of the most famous art museums in the world. The Uffizi Gallery contains works by Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Botticelli, and many other famous artists, so it's definitely worth a visit. After exploring the Uffizi Gallery, head to Piazza della Signoria, which is one of the most beautiful squares in all of Italy. Piazza della Signoria is home to several impressive landmarks, including the Palazzo Vecchio and the Fountain of Neptune. It's also a great place to people watch and enjoy a cup of coffee or gelato. If you're looking for some shopping opportunities, be sure to check out Via di Tornabuoni, which is home to some of Florence's most high-end boutiques. And if you're looking for a good place to eat dinner, be sure to check out one of Florence's many excellent restaurants. There really is something for everyone in Florence. Number 1. Rome. Rome is a city that must be experienced in order to be understood. There is no way to truly understand the history and magnificence of Rome without visiting it yourself. The city is vast and complex, with historic and modern areas existing side by side. One of the most popular things to do in Rome is to visit ancient Roman structures like the Colosseum and the Pantheon. These structures are not only impressive because of their age, but also because of the history that surrounds them. Walking through these ruins and imagining what life was like thousands of years ago is an unforgettable experience. Another popular attraction in Rome is the Vatican City. This independent state within Rome is home to the Catholic Church and some of the most famous religious sites in the world. A visit to St. Peter's Basilica or the Sistine Chapel is an incredible experience for any religious traveler. Outside of the ancient ruins and religious sites, Rome is also home to some of the best shopping and dining in Italy. The streets of Rome are lined with stores selling everything from designer clothes to souvenirs, and there are endless restaurants serving up both traditional Italian food and international cuisine. No matter what your interests are, Rome has something to offer everyone. With its centuries of history, amazing architecture, and delicious food, Rome is a city that you will never forget visiting. So, there you have it, our top 10 places to visit in Italy. Let's hope this list helps you decide where to go in the world for your next vacation. If you think of other cities to add into our list, please share them in the comments. As always, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date on all of our latest content. See you soon!